Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what the cards have to say for you for the last part of July. Let's see what you can expect. One thing to know is I do read intuitively, and I go with that usually over whatever may be on the cards, and then sometimes it's woven together. So we'll see what messages come through for Scorpio for the last half of July 2023. Let us get these cards sorted. You never know when they're going to want to stop with the shuffling. So hopefully you won't have to listen to too much of that. Never sure if I should include shuffling or not, but I think it helps set the energy of the deck and of the reading. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. That needs to be your first card. Okay, and then we're going to cut for the remainder. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I'm going to bring these down just a little bit. Death, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So if I look overall at this, a lot of this is going to be, it feels very family oriented maybe, and some changes that might be going on there. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest knight in the deck, not in a bad way. He's just very confident and steady in his approach. Usually the knights of the deck are typically known as sort of they've just graduated from college, so now they're going out and trying to gain experience. So they have all the knowledge, but they don't have the experience yet. This knight's approach is to take things slow, try things out, plant a seed here, see what happens with it, maybe plant this type here. He's very experimental. Practical skills and practical knowledge is more of what he seeks. And I am getting male energy from this one. So I don't know if there's someone you're dealing with that has that slow and steady approach. Maybe younger, mid to late 20s. I'll try not to get too specific, but that's what I'm feeling from this. So a young person just out of college with masculine energy, that's taking their time and probably driving you a little bit nuts with how slow they're going, and maybe finding their perfect job. That's the vibe I'm getting from it right now. Next to that, we have the Ten of Cups, which is traditionally kind of the happy family card, right? We have the mother, the father, the pet, the child. Everybody's happy. It's like a legacy a little bit, but more of an emotional. It's a happy family, right? Everything is good. Everybody's happy. It's one big, it almost feels a little bit of a family reunion like that's coming up. So maybe you do have a family reunion coming up, or a reunion with friends or people that are your chosen family right now. But you don't know if this person is going to be coming or not, because they haven't given you their decision yet. Maybe a bit of a procrastinator there. But part of this big, loving, happy family is just driving you a little nuts at the moment. However, we also have the Death card, which is a card of transformation. It is not literally death most of the time. It is about transformation, about evolution. So there's some sort of change coming, not a super major change, but a change coming. And I'm sorry, let me turn that down. possibly dealing with family. So maybe this is a decision about if they're moving out to their own place, or once they find the job, they'll be moving out of the home. And there may be some concern about that, or some worry or anxiety a little bit about that change and how things are going to shift with the whole family dynamic once they get there. So you may be worrying about an upcoming change. It's not a bad change, it's a good change. Although you may be feeling sad about the change. But it's progress overall. And here we do see the Pentacles, which are about material things, possessions, home, work. We have the Three of Pentacles, so this is why I'm getting maybe they're looking for a job or something like that, and they're taking their time about it because they want to find the perfect job, which feels very much true to them. So they may be, in addition to finding the job, they may be moving in with some other people. I didn't realize this was going to be a reading about someone else, but it's impacting you. And maybe they're also a Scorpio. But it feels like this person is looking for a job. They're finding their place, but they're taking longer than you probably wish they would. And on the other hand, you'll miss them when they're not right there, kind of feeling. So it's a change in the whole family dynamic that's in progress right now. They may be moving in with a group of friends, or the job they find, it's with a small company or a small team where everybody has very specific defined tasks and they work together to finish a complete project. And you may be supporting them in this. I don't know if you have your own company or you have a company that has openings that you'd like them to try for. Because I feel like this is you almost here on the bottom trying to support them and get them launched, if you will. Get them launched. Get them going. And they may be just, they're not going fast enough for you. Like they may apply, but it'll be like just in time for the deadline. So just know that they will apply though. They will get there. But they are still going to do it in their own sweet time. So you can't really push them. You have to plant the seeds with them. How ironic is that? You have to plant the seeds with them and then step back and let it grow and let it take hold. And then they'll go with it. And then here we have the Four of Cups. And this feels a little bit, so usually this is a card of a little bit like apathy, or you're not seeing all the possibilities because you're so focused on what's right in front of you when there are other options out there. So it could be that, yeah, they're slow. Maybe part of why they're dragging feet is because they don't really want to work at the same company as you do right now. They want to set their own path and go their own way. But you may be aware of another opportunity, maybe with someone else in the same business that you're in, or at another company, or if it's even within the same company, it's with a different team that you rarely interact with. So they would still feel very independent in what they're doing, that you're not considering. So put your feelers out there. Look around, ask people if they have suggestions. Let them know, help them with their networking outside of just this one limited space and this one limited team. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is another major arcana card, which is about bigger life lessons and things like that. And the High Priestess is very connected, very intuitive, very much all this purple here with her is connected to the third eye chakra. So I don't know if you have some intuition even. You may have thought of this other opportunity and then just dismissed it because you're so focused on what the hard reality ones, the ones that you know for sure, You may have been so focused on the sure things that you're excluding the possible things, the possibilities. So trust that intuition. If something comes to you out of the blue, pursue it for them, or let them know so that they can pursue it. Because it feels here like you're really trying to help someone in your life, a younger person, find their first big job, their first real job. And I think you can help them, but you need to step out of your own comfort zone, your own small circle, and look at some other possibilities with them. And it might be, and trust your intuition on this. It could be that maybe you have another conversation with them, with this person here, about what they were thinking. Like if they could have their dream job, if the absolute dream thing, what would they want to do right now? And that might lead to an aha moment for you on what this other thing is. Something that could not immediately take them to that dream thing, but could put them solidly on that path for where they want to go. So it looks like for the rest of July, you primarily have the role of an advisor to someone in your life that you really want to help. That's a beautiful thing. A really beautiful thing. It feels so good. Okay. This was your reading for July, Scorpio. And maybe you're all Scorpios again. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button. If you really enjoyed this and you want to see more in the future, please hit subscribe and then the notify button. And I'll look forward to reading with you again in the future. Thank you. Talk to you later.